Today I'll be talking about Shrek the Musical. So, what is it like being in the cast of Shrek?
It's a really great experience actually, because there's a lot of people who we haven't met and some people who we've done this experience with for like a long time. And it's fun like to see the new energy that people bring to the show and just like the rehearsal experiences, so it's really awesome.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun working with new people, kind of like what Oivia said, but it's also a lot of fun just working with new people. It's been really awesome.
So, what do you play? What do y'all play?
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, I play Fiona, and I also play Ogre Fiona.
I am, it's a lot of roles. I am the show's dance captain. I'm a doo-lock dancer. I'm Teen Fiona. I'm a tap dancing rat. I'm a dead knight. I just do whatever I'm told to do, and it's a lot of fun.
What about you, Landon?
Oh, I'm a pig, a knight, a dead knight, pied piper, doo-lock dancer, and I think that's it. Pretty sure.
This all may sound confusing, but it'll all make sense if you come to the show March 16th through 19th. The 16th, 17th, and 18th is at 7 p.m., and then the 19th is at 2 p.m.
So, to the audience, what should we expect?
Oh, a lot of crazy lights, costumes, set changes. It's you're not gonna know where to look. There's gonna be so much stuff going on.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I think once it all comes together, it's going to look super good. But I think one of the most key parts that the audience can expect from everyone is the high energy and the passion that you can feel out throughout the house. It's going to be a really good time.
Yes.
Let me just think of a question real quick.
You want me to ask?
Sure, if you have any.
So what is the show about? Give me a quick synopsis of it.
You want to go?
I can answer that. So Shrek is about an ogre named Shrek, and he was sent away at birth, when he was 7. He was sent away when he was 7 to live on a swamp. And Lord Farquaad is a nasty short little guy who sent a bunch of fairy tale creatures out of his kingdom because it has to be perfect. So they all go to Shrek's swamp, and the whole thing is about Shrek trying to get his swamp back, but throughout he makes a lot of new friends and he finds love. And it's a really cool story, and I'm so excited to be a part of it.
I think one really important part is being true to yourself no matter what anyone else says or thinks or does to you, and not letting it get to you. And one of the really important songs is Freak Flag, where the whole cast comes on stage is talking about being true to yourself no matter what you look like or how you act, or just being true to yourself.
Agreed. So what is one of the funniest things that's happened during the show for y'all? Because I know we got stories.
Oh, yeah. There's some that I can't say. I'm trying to think of one. Do you have any right now?
I would say the most recent is just seeing Farquaad's wigs.
Oh,
and a lot of them falling off during the scenes. And trying to stay in character through all that. I think just trying to stay in character through, and also the nights when they're running away from Shrek in the beginning, in the off screen.
That's pretty good.
There was, when Luke was playing Farquaad, and we were doing the, where the dragon comes in at the end, or the wedding, we ran that scene about 10 times, and each time Luke had to run on his knees halfway off the stage to just back and forth.
His knees were so messed up because while there is padding for Farquaad, it's not the greatest. So his legs were purple from here all the way down.
People not think, but theater can be a sport sometimes.
Yes.
For sure.
It's an athletic event.
It really is with dancing. I did not expect that much dancing, to be honest.
And you're a new thespian. You're a new theater kid.
Yes.
So tell us about that. How that you've been being your first show being Shrek.
Well, I mean, this is my first musical that I've done. Honestly, it's not what I expected at all. My point of view from last year was you know, musicals. It wasn't my thing, and like I didn't really find it enjoyable. But now this year, it's like I become part of a family, and everybody in the theater and in the cast is very accepting, and it's just fun to work with people, and it's just loving, and everybody, yeah.
It's like we're one massive family.
Yeah.
There's 40 or 50 people in this cast,
It's a
and
lot.
we all take care of each other like siblings. So it's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. Good question.
I would ask the last one. It's on you.
I guess a question I would ask is like, what maybe has been the hardest part of Shrek? Like maybe the most challenging part, or been like an obstacle for you throughout this?
Probably for me, musically. I'm in the songs that I do, it's not like a solo or anything, it's mostly like everybody together, but for me, harmonies has been the hardest thing to keep track of, especially with, never mind, with Xander next to me. And he's always like yelling, like he's really loud, so it's like if I'm trying to focus on one thing, it's like hard, but that's for me. Also the dancing, but once you've been going over the dances for like however
Like a
long we've
couple
been doing,
months.
yeah,
We've been working since
it just
January.
becomes muscle memory at this point.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I'd also say the choreography, because while I love dancing, it's one of my favorite parts of it, things get changed and blocking will change and anything can happen at any moment, and you might need to step in for someone or you might get moved to make the
Right.
scene look better. So I think the hardest challenge has been like keeping myself together, but I mean, we're almost done and I think it's coming along really well, and I'm excited for everybody to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think like also like what was challenging as a whole cast was just keeping the energy up when we had those days when it was like it's getting so frustrating, and like a lot of us were just super tired and we didn't like really know what to do, and we all
Especially-
kind of bounced off each other, and sometimes when we didn't have that energy for each other, we were all just like not putting forth energy into the rehearsal. But then as what you said, like we're in this last stretch of the show, and now the energy just keeps on building and building, and I think that's just keeping that energy up until the very last one.
And it has been very hard these past couple weeks because it's
Yeah.
rehearsal every
Day?
Every day.
We rehearse every day. I was at the school on Sunday night until 10:30. Like
Yeah.
we're working it out, but we want to make sure that this show is a great one.
For our last one.
Yeah.
And I think this show is also very important because this was the COVID show.
Yeah.
This was
This is kind of closing the book from our freshman year. So we tried to do Shrek, and it was set to open in March of 2020, which is when the first lockdown happened. So it never got performed. And so coming back to it as a senior has been really fun. And there's a lot of people who get to play bigger roles than they did last time. Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is just come see the show. It's an amazing show. We had a great cast and great crew who has worked incredibly hard. And the set, costumes, everything is just awesome. So y'all gotta come see it. Be there, be sport, be there, be square.
We
you know?
cannot wait. See you there.
It's only $5. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.